Last time on Let's Play Injustice, Gods Among Us.
I can see the headlines. Justice League fails. Clown kills millions.
You gave him a nuke?
Why so jumpy? I merely took it off standby. It's this button you've got to worry about.
Could be either. We may have jumped to a different dimension. Or events in our own timeline have changed, and we're in a new, altered present.
We need to determine which. Soon. If Joker's bomb detonated, we have to get back.
The Watchtower should have picked up any anomalies, right?
The Watchtower might not exist. I can't make contact.
Well, we need to find out. Once my ring is charged, I can get us there.
The Atlantis Archives. If this is an altered timeline, we might find a record of the triggering event there.
Assuming there's an Atlantis.
It's worth investigating. Let's you and I check things out here.
Just some punks. Like that Joker clan idiot we almost had. Still can't believe we freaking lost Batman. Yeah, let's hope the big boss doesn't find out.
I'm in a nightmare.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Injustice, Gods Among Us. Okay, I should be doing Xenoblade, but I'm sorry, I didn't have time. I will not make a habit of this, I promise you. These are just much faster to make, so in the meantime I thought I'd put this up here to make do with the time. Again, I apologize. But, you know, this is awesome too, right? I think so. Okay, starting off here, I lost the first attempt. I'm just showing you, because I want to be honest with you guys. I'm not the best player of this game. I like to think I'm competent, but yeah, you know. These things happen. Alright, real fight time.
You're under arrest.
Alright, so some heavy things were happening last time. Certain heroes got certain heroes around the bomb that Joker was about to activate, and would gladly not. Well, what's my words I'm looking for? And will make it so the world is not like the one we're in now. They're all sent to another dimension, another world, another universe, whatever you want to call it.
Darkness, take me.
Yes, we're all with Raven. Raven's an interesting character. Not many people know about her. Her fame came from the Teen Titans as a cyborg. Cyborg was a super friend for a long time, so he's a little more popular than Raven. Raven was a spawn of a demon, and she's from the planet Azarath. She's a sorceress, and yeah, basically she was sent here by her father to take, so she can gather information and be a portal for him to take over the Earth. But she refuses and becomes a hero instead. But here she's obviously not a hero. She's a bad guy. I'm going to take more time to talk about the heroes. I didn't do that last chapter because everyone knows Batman, the Joker, and Superman. This from now on we'll have a little less known people, so we're going to do that.
Guess I won't be getting any more lip from her. Now, who's this High Counselor? The one who's turned you into a second-rate thug?
I'll show you second-rate.
Talk. You. Now.
Okay, let's talk about the mess of trouble you're in. And how I'm gonna knock that head sideways.
Cyborg means business. I mean, of course he does. Basically what happens, he mentioned it really quickly, Cyborg, in the story in this game, but he was saying that Slade, or Deathstroke as we know him, I mean, probably more people know him as Slade as you watch the Teen Titans anime. I have. I really liked that show. Teen Titans Go, if you want my opinion on that. I think it's fun. It's not wonderful, but I think it's fun. Anyway, yeah, Deathstroke is Slade. He was one of the biggest. He was the first enemy and the last season's enemy in Teen Titans. And what happened was when he killed a couple of the Titans. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. So yeah, what ended up happening was Cyborg pretty much has a score. Feels like he has a score to settle when it comes to Slade. That's why he was so upset, and that's why he's really mad right now. I hate his power attack, Cyborg. It takes a lot of damage. It looks cool though, with that big sonic boom cannon. I love how they made Teen Titans, the modern anime Teen Titans canon. They also used a lot of elements from the Justice League cartoon made by the same people as Batman the Animated Series and Superman the Animated Series. Both excellent series. I mean, their track record is amazing. Static Shock was great. Everything's just great. I really like how they made us all canon. They also made a lot of cool comic book stories that A lot of people use. I mean, the most common one is the one used here. It's not the same as they're usually done, but the one where they go to alternate dimension with the good guys or the bad guys happens a lot.
Head still on straight.
Oh, that's why I like Hal. He's quippy.
Damn scum.
And creative.
You should have killed me. Get off me!
Look, I'm not with them.
Whoever you are, they know you now. They catch you. You have the stones to refuse their amnesty?
Who are they working for?
Who's the only one who can keep metas like them in line?
Wonder Woman. Sinestro. On my way. I need to charge my ring, and you and I are gonna take a little trip.
Oh, he Batman Green Lantern. You see that? Batman him.
I'll be happy to see Green Arrow die again.
And Green Lantern cliche. Speed of light.
Wonder Woman, Green Arrow, now Hal Jordan. This just keeps getting better.
Okay, here's another mini game as we had before. It's always usually the same idea. Match
You amuse
buttons.
me, Jordan.
Sometimes I pass, sometimes I fail. This time I passed. I'm really happy about that. Yeah. Sinestro. Founder of the Yellow Lantern Corps, or the Sinestro Corps. He named after himself, because he's pretty rude. He's not a great guy.
Eat this, Sinestro.
And boom!
Oppressing your home planet isn't enough, Sinestro?
The One Earth government is similar to mine on Koragar. An alliance was logical. So for now, I tolerate humans. Even Hal Jordan.
My doppelganger has joined your side.
As did all who wish to live.
Yes, so, the reason why Sinestro usually goes along with someone on the team is to both kill Green Lanterns or defy Green Lanterns, and also he wants to be in charge. He was always all about that. Sinestro at one point was a Green Lantern himself, and that was the one time the Guardians of the Green Lantern Corps has ever made a mistake. So far. I'm going to say that because I know one day they're going to make a story about that. He ended up getting kicked out of the Sinestro Corps after trying to take over, and he found his own power source, the yellow power source. Next fight I'll talk more about what that means, but for now, he mentioned the Earth One governments. Is that what's going on with that? And I don't know, everyone just assumes they know what they're talking about. I mean, I guess intergalactic travel isn't very common. But you know, what are you gonna do? By the way, I too was amazed how awesome I did in this fight, except for that last moment. I'm just gloating. I want to pat my back once in a while, you know?
I'm resisting arrest. Again.
Ooh.
You okay?
How?
Someone call me? Your Sinestro Corps? Sinestro's right. Fear is more effective than willpower. So you ditched green and went yellow, the color of cowardice. I'm still about order, like the Guardians. I'm sure they're very proud. Sanctimony's easy when you don't know Save it. Time to kick my ass.
Viewer discretion is advised. Okay, good one by the way though, Mr. Jordan, the green one. Okay, so here's how the Green Lantern universe works. The most well-known is the Green Lantern, because the Green Lantern are an intergalactic fighting force. The power of the Green Lantern Corps was founded by these little elf guys, the Guardians. They decide who wields the power of the Green Lantern ring, and they trust them to defend the universe. Hal Jordan was one of those people entrusted, as was Sinestro. Sinestro, like I said, found the Yellow Lantern power, which is each color. You see, you have to know a little bit about light to understand fully. Light is really just all colors combined. Light is, in physics, when separated into something like a prism, gets separated into the colors of the rainbow, which is the colors of the lantern rings. Lantern rings control this light through emotion, and each emotion has a different color.
Damn straight.
Yellow is cowardice, green is willpower, blue is purity, red is anger, purple is love, or the Star Sapphires. All the other ones are according to their name. Yellow is Sinestro Corps, Green Lantern's green, Red Lantern's red, Blue Lanterns are blue lanterns. Orange Lanterns I'm not entirely familiar with. I failed here, by the way. I showed you that on purpose because I wanted to show you. This happens to me every time I do a doppelganger fight. This is our first doppelganger fight in the thing, so probably only gonna show you this once. But yeah, this has never failed. Every time, I don't know what it is with me. Every time I fight a doppelganger fight, I never get it done the first attempt. But then in the second attempt, that's when I start dealing stuff. I guess you know, dealing with cards. I guess that's because I want revenge or something. I don't know. When I first played this game, every time I lost, I got mad. But now I'm like cool with it. I'm a lot more comfortable with the fighting system than I was in the past. What I love about the Wii U version is the gamepad. I put on the mode where I can check what my special moves are, so I don't have to pause to do it. It keeps the continuity pretty fresh, and at the same time, when I get the chance to look down or then maybe grab or something, I can look down and see, okay, what moves can I use that are simple enough for me to try out. And when I learn new characters, like, I'm not that familiar with Green Lantern, so right now I spend a lot of time experimenting. I got a few down, and you know, I end up finding moves I like using, as you saw with Batman. Boom! I like ending with these big attacks. And you dead, overkill. Yeah.
Well, that was surreal.
Huh.
And a bit disturbing.
Yeah, all that yellow is really tough on the eyes.
Good one. Look at these
need
great
to move.
heroes.
Hiding from the cops. Aren't there any good guys here?
There just might be.
Batman? Is that our Batman? Please let that be our Batman. Oh, is that our Batman? Of course we don't know. Okay, a lot of people get confused with this, so I'll just point out, this is our universe. You can tell from Cyborg's design, because we've just seen Cyborg before.
The energy signature from the park doesn't match anything in the database.
Well, why don't I just vibrate at the same frequency as the energy signature and follow them?
Because we don't know if they went somewhere dangerous.
Or if they went anywhere at all. Superman's right. It's too risky.
Too bad I wasn't fast enough to catch them in the first place.
We'll find them. We have to.
You bet. And ends Green Lantern's story.
Your Highness.
And starting Aquaman.
I need information on surface world governance, history, and current structure.
For the treaty negotiations with the High Counselor.
Yes, the treaty discussions.
I'm afraid our resources are limited. Superman has been less than willing to reveal his regime's inner workings.
Tell me what you know. Recount the events of his ascension. A thorough review might illuminate new strategies for negotiation.
I am humbled, sire. 5 years ago, the criminal Joker deceived Superman into killing his wife and unborn son, and destroying Metropolis. Consumed by grief, Superman killed the Joker.
Yes. We all remember where we were that day.
Afterward, he showed no restraint. Judge, jury, and executioner, he and other like-minded metahumans quickly reined in the criminal element.
Which made him quite popular.
The surface world was desperate for strong leadership. Superman consolidated his power. He created the One Earth government. Democratic institutions were swept away.
Oh.
The High Counselor's envoys await you in the throne room.
Gotta love them plot points. Okay, something I want to point out. Pay attention to the people Superman have chosen to meet with Aquaman, because it ties in together very well in the story. And I will explain why and what their role is in the Justice League, because it's actually pretty important what these two do for the Justice League.
Flash, Shazam, welcome.
Other than their powers, of course, and their
Your Highness,
being
it's
heroes.
an honor to meet you, and to be the first surface people to visit Atlantis.
Yes, we have important matters to discuss. The treaty.
The final draft. Superman is glad you agreed to his terms.
May I?
Is there a problem, Your Highness?
This is complete subjugation. Superman will rule Atlantis.
It's what you agreed to. It's what we expect.
You threaten me? Tread carefully.
We have our orders.
You can tell Superman. He will not have Atlantis.
What has happened to Superman? I hope that Batman's the good guy, helping our heroes. And what is Earth One government? Find out next time on Let's Play Injustice: Gods Among Us.